Awesome. Thank you so much for taking your time for joining me today. Well, first of all, of course, I wanted to congratulate you again on your new website. I see you all over social media and celebrating your win. And that's the reason why I actually thought, okay, we have to jump on a call today, because I've seen such a transformation in you from the moment when we first met and until today. So I'd like to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about you and your project, your business, but also if you can share with the audience, where were you when you first met me?
Okay, so thank you. And very important to mention, I wouldn't be there where I am today when we wouldn't have started working together. So that was really like a gift coming into my life in the right moment. So I'm Ayurveda Lifestyle Coach and therapist, and yeah, finally have launched after months of work, a lot of work, my website yesterday, proudly. And I don't even remember when we exactly met. Was it this year, beginning of this year, or last year? I think we started at the yeah. So where was I? I was stuck. I think that's the right word. Yeah. I knew I wanted to redesign my website and my business and find more my voice. But I think yeah, my website was my old website was not up to date anymore. It was not me really. It was not my colors, not my pictures. I have changed. I have grown. I changed my message. And when I met you, I knew I need help, and I was on the point where I was ready to ask for help. Even deep inside, I know everything is there because I have built like websites before, but this time I knew I want to do it more professional. I want to build a stronger foundation. And I felt stuck and overwhelmed where to start, because I knew with how I want to do it this time, it's much more volume and I needed structure. And this was my inner call when I met you. I need someone guiding me step by step and building structure with me, but also foundation. So really look at where you actually want to start if you want to create a new you. Yeah. What is really your voice? What is your mission? What is your mission statement? What is your vision and your ideal customers? All that work I haven't done in the beginning when I started my business. So, and when I met you, I was aware kind of that you're more focused on social media on Facebook, but kind of I felt so connected to you. I felt like you are the right person to help me with this. And I think this is how our journey started, that you actually sent me a Facebook package, but I said, no, I need this. And you said, okay, I hear you. I think we have to start really from the beginning and from the scratch. And yeah, it felt kind of the right match with us.
Yeah, it definitely did, and I'm very glad you did reach out. And I remember, and I would add to what you just said. I remember you were in this state of hiding, like you were definitely like you knew you had to go out there. You had to, like, you're a business owner. You have to be present. You have to like show up on social media, but you were like torn in between. Do I show my face and show my confusion, or do I step back, pause, get my message clear, go to the core of who I am, what my business is all about, and what I stand for? Look again, and that's what we did together. Look at your values and your ideal client. And so it was really like decluttering all the pieces that you already had, but they were all scattered, laying in front of us, right? So it was like putting together the pieces of the puzzle. And yes, and I remember, of course, the first step is always you being ready for being coachable, and that's what you were. Like you were literally saying, Julia, help me, guide me through this. And otherwise it wouldn't be possible. right? So you took the advice, you took the coaching, and you went step by step. So can we talk a little bit about the process? Like in the beginning, it was about this decluttering of getting actually to the core. But then when we were in the coaching, like the first few weeks, because it was an up and down, which is perfectly normal. Like you have the initial, yes, I want to do it. And then the thrive is there. And then it comes like the mind kicks in, right? And you're like, and procrastinating, and this the fear of failure, can you share a little bit about the process throughout our coaching sessions?
Yeah, I would also like to add definitely what the problem was in the beginning. It didn't feel aligned anymore, and I think that's a very important fact. If your business or you doesn't align with what you show out there or your website, and it's not like circulating in a nice, then it doesn't feel right. And this was where I was. So in the process, it was so good because we met, and we broke the ice, and we made the wins every time we met. So it felt really good. Oh yeah, we're stepping closer. Yeah, that makes sense. Now my mission statement is there. My values are clear again. Even I knew them. My ideal customer comes out. So every time when we met, there was like, oh wow, yes, the puzzle is growing, it's coming together. So and every time together we agreed to little homeworks or to-dos, which I feel like doable for me until the next session, and I'm not overwhelmed, because I think that's very important. If you reach or hit the overwhelm again, this is when you step back, when you kind of stop again. So, but this really helped me, and you also checked in with me in between session, how you go with that. Is it flowing? Or I always knew I could ask you again, and you just gave me a little, like, think like this, when the mind stops and like freeze almost. So yeah, in the process, as we went step by step, you always told me, okay, let's look at this, we're working on this, you finish this, and then we're going the next step. So, and that felt really good. Yeah, and I also allowed me in between to pause when I felt like, okay, life is overtaking with clients or other responsibilities, or just not feeling good, because this time I really committed. I want to grow that naturally from my heart and authentically. I want to put that into my website. It's not just business, but it's heart in there. And this is what I really feel, and this is why I feel so more complete this time.
Yeah, and it definitely shows. And I think you did a very smart thing there, because I remember also in the beginning a little bit of an impatience when you said, yeah, I need to get this done, and then I'm going to run this. I think we came up when we brainstormed a little bit, what could your freebies be, or products, and he said, yeah, and it's going to be in 4 weeks. And I said, Nancy, no, we have to face our horses rather create a strong foundation, and now you can build upon it. And I see it definitely, like, now you're clear, like you say, you're grounded, you can now do everything, and know you have a good standing, and can invite people into your world. And sometimes we're getting so hooked up in this motion of doing and being busy and adding, and then the results are simply not the same as if when you take your time like you did. How many sessions did we have? Around 10? Yeah, around 10.
I see it.
Yeah, and it was laid over like over a few months of time, and dialing really everything in, so that it is now set. It's not never set in stone, because you will always grow, and you will always add on to your, or maybe even change your core message at one point, and that is totally fine. I mean, that's all part of the entrepreneurship journey, and it's a beauty in it. However, now you're capable of doing it from a really place of confidence also, because what I notice now, I see a confident business owner in front of me, and whatever you represent now on social media, it shines, the energy comes through, and you're strong, you're powerful, you're leading from your heart right now. And before, it was insecure, it was out of necessity. It was a mixture of
Exactly.
pressure. And that has completely changed. So I see in you a huge transformation. And yeah, this is the work that I love doing, and why I love my work so much, because you can create but you can only create this if the person is taking action like you did, and is actually ready to take the coaching and is open towards being guided. So yeah, it takes
and I enjoyed it, and I think that's very important as well. You know, like I really enjoyed the process. I mean, even in the time where I paused, it was necessary because things happen in life. You know, like also respecting this is okay, life takes over sometimes, and it don't have to be perfect. And I think you reminded me, other people reminded me, you know, in my Pita presence, I want everything like perfect, but also learning this in the process. This is like magic for me, to saying, okay, it's not everything ready yet, and it's not perfect, and I don't have to freak out at all. I can still enjoy the process, and I can enjoy the good feedback and everything what I have reached so far. And I can also say, and this came really in my mind when I listened to you recapturing our process, is like, you know, the steps we took, like with every step, you felt like, okay, that's really me. That feels aligned. Yes. Like when we did the mission statement, you know, or the colors came up, or like, yeah, the structure of the website, you know, I knew now I can start like this. It's like, with every step something else opened up, maybe the confidence, you know, with every step I stood up more. Okay, that's me. Yes, now it comes together. Yes, I feel that. And that was the joy in it, and you know, and so it could grow. And yeah, it's a wonderful process in finding me, and finding my voice, and in expressing my message.
Yeah, wonderful. And it takes a lot of courage, and you took it by the horns, the bull by the horns. You did it. Persistence is definitely key, and yes, also the ability of letting go and trusting the process.
And believing in yourself,
yes.
in what you're creating. I think that's very important. That helped me in the last steps. I believed in myself because I knew that's what I want to give to the world. Yeah, Ayurveda is my purpose. It came to me into my life as the greatest healer, and I want to share this because I'm seeing the great results my clients have with it, and I live it. So yeah, it's the belief and it's the trust. That's the
absolutely awesome. Well, yes. So for me, it was definitely a enjoyable process as well, because thanks to your success story, I have been able to also adding a lot of value to my coaching. You know, we as coaches, we grow with every growth of our clients. So that was for me a transformation as well. And I think you don't even know that thanks to you, as we went through the process, I was able to pick out some of the core, you know, struggles or challenges that you had were actually something that I saw in many of my clients, and how I then put together my group coaching program, the Visible Coach, that I'm currently running, and that I actually launched while we were, I think, halfway through our coaching sessions.
Amazing.
Which was only possible because I saw so many things in you that were necessary to do, and that, you know, the feedback came from other clients as well. And yeah, and that's yet, you know, that's what, if you're a coach and watching this, that's also something that I would recommend, that you always, I mean, that's how you create your products and services, right? You listen to your clients, and you only then take action and design your products based on the needs of your clients. And so
I can only confirm that.
I want to thank you for this, because this made me gave me the opportunity to actually create something that I would say is turning into my evergreen, because I'm now really see it in front of me, and it was only possible because of the work that we did together. So yeah, I am so thrilled.
Thank you.
And again, like it was only possible because it was in yourself, because you let it also you let yourself or help and come out, and we carved it out together. But basically what I want to say is you did the work. Like, you have to realize you can tap yourself on the shoulder. It's amazing, and you go, girl. You will now bring Ayurveda into the life, into the world of so many people, and that's beautiful. So keep going, keep carving out everything that's inside of you, and yeah, I wish you all the best, like success in your business. And I'm just looking forward to see what is coming up in your future business, and in 1 year ahead of you. There must be so many great things that you can create. So yeah,
thank you. And same to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, and that I could be also an inspiration for you. And I really hope that many people will benefit from your coaching, and you will open up and ignite the light within them, that they are confident to shine, and that they're worthy also to show up out there and spread their message. You know, sometimes I think we believe we are not worthy. Who wants to listen? But yeah, there's always people out there that want to listen, and they connect exactly to your voice, to what you have to share, and the way. And yeah, and I hope you will help much more people with this, because you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, really.
Yeah. Okay.